Welcome to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City, broadcasting to you live from BBWCon 2015 at the Westgate Hotel and Casino and Convention Center. And we have sitting with us Christy. What's that last name?
Christy Live.
Christy Live.
My writing is atrocious.
Yeah, your
handwriting is
atrocious. So, is this your first BBWCon?
This is, unfortunately, my very first time.
Wow, that's fabulous.
I've been missing out, I could tell. I've only been here for like 2 hours. And
really?
Yeah. I'm mad at myself for not coming before. I'm definitely coming from now on.
Right.
Good.
Yeah,
get right up on that microphone. Pretend it's a big old cock.
A dick. Okay.
Yeah, we tell everybody, we're like,
okay.
Just pretend.
I'll try to be a lady. All right, okay.
Gobble that cock down. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble.
So now what?
Speaking of cock gobbling.
So tell us which media you do. Tell us about you and what you do.
Well, I do webcam. I could be found on strokefromhome.com. I've been doing webcam on there for a little over this August, I believe, will be 2 years. And then I've just recently shot for plumberpass.com. And then years ago, I called myself doing porn. I just shouldn't have been doing it, but I got back into it this year, and luckily I was able to work with Plumber Pass, which I think is an phenomenal company. So
they are a good company.
And pretty much that's it right now, just webcam, and like I said, Plumber Pass. So I've been submitting myself. I haven't been really hearing back, but they say to be patient, and I might get lucky.
Do you have any specialties? Like, do you specialize in like lesbian scenes, anal scenes? Is there any?
I would just say hardcore. I've never done any lesbian scenes yet. I wouldn't be against it. But yeah, no, I've never done like anything wild just yet, just anal, hardcore, but that's it. No, nothing too wild. So, but I'm not against it. If the opportunity presents itself, I wouldn't turn it down.
So, how did you get into this? I mean, you said you did stuff years ago. Did you get into it, start back up again?
Well, back in the day for me, like going on 6, because I always joke with, Clint from Plumber Pass that I hope you don't get the 7-year itch, and not chew with me for another 7 years. But back in those days, like 6, 7, 8 years ago, I just did it because I needed the money. I didn't do it, because I enjoyed it or whatever. And then I was given another opportunity. I don't know if you know who Mike is from X-Tax Pros on Twitter. He had tagged me or mentioned me on Twitter back in, I believe it was March. And he was like, yo, Clint, you should shoot her. And I was like, facepalm. I'm like, he already shot me years ago. And, he wouldn't be interested. And he didn't even recognize me. So he gave me a chance, thankfully. Because it was on my bucket list to shoot with him again and to do a better job. So it's crazy how things work out, So, but no, I've been doing webcam. And then, like I said, I just shot for Plumber Pass. All my jobs have been customer service, but I used to be a bad girl back in the day. So, it's kind of hard to get like a 9-to-5 job when you have an old, wild streak or whatever. So I just, like they say, if opportunity doesn't present itself, you just got to build your own door and walk through it. And that's what I did with webcam. I couldn't find work. My unemployment was up. So I just, I said, let me hop my fat ass on webcam, and, it was history after that. So.
Do you find that you have a predominant audience?
What do you mean by that?
Like, typically
old white dudes.
Yeah. Females. Like, for example, one of my friends who's in the industry.
Right.
Transgender.
Right.
People love her.
Right.
Love her. That's
my typical audience, I think, would be from back in the Christy Minks days, because I used to go by Christy Minks years ago.
Okay.
And then one day, randomly on webcam, I was talking to my boyfriend, my now ex-boyfriend, whatever. And I said, I want to go by a different name. I'm tired of the whole Christy Minks name. Let me switch it up. So he, we were coming up with names, and I was like, at first I wanted to go by the Christy Show, because on webcam I'm known for, it's like a talk show in my room, in the free chat room. I love to talk. I'm very silly. I'm always talking shit, cracking jokes. So, so I switched my name from Minks to Live. And for me, it's kind of like I was reborn again, because the whole Christy Minks era back in those days, they were just really a dark time for me. It was a horrible, shitty time in life for me. So when I switched my name, it was on my bucket list to shoot again with Plumber Pass. And I was given that chance, thanks to, like I said, Mike from X-Tax Pros. If he wouldn't have mentioned me on there, I probably wouldn't be here. But as far as the audience is concerned, I'd say like maybe 50, 60, 70% come from back in the Minks days. So they had my back and they supported me for years. And then and then some of them are just finding me again, like, I couldn't find you under Minks. And I'm like, well, I changed it last summer, I think it was. So, yeah, predominantly I would say my supporters are from back in the day. And then I'm meeting a lot of new guys that don't like fat girls, but they love my personality. And they say that a lot of webcam girls, I guess, are like robots. They're not talkative. They're not fun. They're not friendly. Because in my free chat, it's a talk
So
show.
you do yours more as like a talk show then?
In my
or
free chat,
kind
we're
of-
hanging
okay.
out. I'm talking shit. I'm cracking jokes. We're cracking your mama jokes. We're just talking shit. And I've met a lot of new guys who don't like big girls, but they love my personality. And then they fall in love with big girls.
Right.
You know,
you bring
so
them in. You bring
exactly,
them in
yeah, because I'm just being myself.
Bring them to the fat side.
Exactly, yeah. Once you go fat, you don't go back.
Right.
So yeah, so like, you know, like I said, predominantly my supporters have been way back in the day, and I'll stare in a webcam and I'll ask them like, why did you like me back then? Like, what's wrong with you? So, but I guess they've watched the transition and they've seen, you know, how I've blossomed and I've grown up, you know. So yeah, so pretty much it's Plumber Pass and webcam. So I'm hoping to, you know, shoot, you know, more content. Not to be an asshole, but plumberpass.com is my favorite website. So it's kind of hard for me, I think, to shoot with others because I just love how he does stuff. I love everything about that website.
Now,
So-
you mentioned it was on your bucket list. Do you have other things, industry specific, that are on your bucket list? Like, I mean, I know DVDs aren't the current thing,
Oh,
but
unfortunately, yeah.
DVDs, you know, different things you wish to do.
I mean, I was really looking forward to the gangbang, but you know, like a couple of my friends said, if it's meant to be, it'll happen. You know, in the future, might not be. Might be with another company or whatever, but probably a gangbang. And then I'll be at home randomly, and my mind is wild. I'll just think about random scenes I would like to do. But I don't have anything too wild that I would like to do. I think I'm more of the kind of person where I would just have to get thrown into the situation, because otherwise I might chicken out, you know. But yeah, besides a gangbang, I always thought it would be fun to like be in like a parody type movie or something like that. I thought that'd be fun. I don't know if I'm a good actress or not, but
Harry
So when it's
Pooter and the
parody-
Sorcerer's Bone.
Yeah, when it's parody, you don't have to be. I
Well,
mean,
somebody-
you don't have to.
well, because I believe his name
It's
is
better when it's
Asante
not.
Stone XXX or something. Well, everybody cracks jokes and says he looks like R. Kelly. So then people, like when I was thinner, so a lot smaller in weight, my hair, I accidentally bleached it orange, and people were like, oh, you look like Faith Evans. But then when I got fat, I didn't get that that comparison anymore. But a lot of jokes have been going around about me and him, like, oh, you're the R. Kelly and Faith Evans of porn or whatever. So I was like, that'd be funny to do a parody with R. Kelly, and you know. I thought that'd
Is
be
there
funny.
a guy that you would just love to shoot with?
God, I would love to shoot with. Honestly, I'm not really hip to a lot of like I met Donald Trump. I've never shot with him, but like just hanging out with him the last 2 hours, he's cool as hell.
I'll tell you, I've
So-
seen his work, and I would highly recommend it.
Right.
Saying.
Right. And I might butcher his name, but I think his name is JB Rodeo, JD or JB. But I shot for Plumber Pass, and he made me feel real comfortable. Like he's really manly. He took over. It was impossible for me to not feel comfortable because he just wasn't having that shit. You know, like if I didn't do something right, he was pulling my, you know, he put me in my place. So I was like, yes, daddy. So, you know, so I don't really have like anybody that like I'm dying to work with because I'm still learning everybody. You know,
Okay.
like here, I'm still learning the names. I'm still meeting people. But like I said, Donald Trump, he seems real cool. You know,
Well,
he's real
They're
down.
doing a group photo over there. I don't know if you want to
Oh,
swing
yeah,
over
if
there
you
and
want to
get.
go hop in that quick.
I could do that later.
Well, if
Okay.
you want to go ahead, actually,
Yeah,
why
we
don't you
can pause
give us,
it.
Yeah, give us your contact info.
Are you? Because it don't. I mean, I don't mind. I mean, because I've been taking pictures all day. So
Oh, okay.
I mean, unless you want to get rid of me.
No.
Tired of me already?
No. You got another 7 minutes.
Okay, well, shoot. Ask away.
So, is there a scene you haven't shot yet that you really, really want to shoot?
Other than the gangbang.
Other than the
Um,
gangbang.
Well, I believe when I shot back in Florida for Plumber Pass, I think we were supposed to do it on the beach, but it started to rain, so we did it at the house. I would like to shoot like on a beach somewhere because I heard there's like a nude beach or something out there where they do porn or something or the other. But I think that'd
cool.
be fun. Yeah.
Actually, I know that a lot of the girls do travel to Florida.
Yeah, a lot of them
Yeah.
travel to Florida. Well, there's lots of filming that happens down there. Plus, there's quite a number of clothing optional resorts in Florida.
Yeah, I've never been in one of those, but I always thought it would be cool because the more that I'm around the industry, the more comfortable I am. Like, I would never wear something like this, like, a year or two ago. You know what I'm saying? I'd be in sweatpants and a T-shirt, hiding my curves, you know? So, I always thought it would be cool to go to one of those resorts. And, you know,
Where
hang
are
out.
you from?
I was born in California, but I've been here for, like, 20-something years.
So you're Vegas.
I've been here so long. But I moved to Washington State a couple years ago, but I only lasted 6 months. But I want to leave again. It's just at that time I wasn't ready to make that
Okay.
transition. I want to leave again, though.
Vegas is a vortex. Every time you leave, it just sucks you back in.
Yeah, this evil fucking place.
I made it all the way to South Carolina, and I'm still back here.
Yeah, you came right the fuck back here.
Vegas is a great place to be, though,
Right.
for industry purposes, because people travel to here.
But we
Right.
don't have
So
the
a lot of-
restrictions that
We
California
don't have the
does.
same restrictions, which is why they moved a lot out here. A lot of the LA
Right.
places that did it moved out here. And just if you're shooting with people and they're not local, they'll
Right.
make it here at some point.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's where everybody travels to. So yeah, but I only went to Florida once, and I didn't, really, walk around, visit it, sightsee, because I was just there to shoot with, Plumber Pass. So,
Right.
but yeah, I've been meeting girls in out there, so I've been making connections with them. So hopefully, when I do go out there, I would love to sightsee. I just know what it looks like flying in and flying out. So it looks beautiful. It looks like a lot of fun. So
Now, do you do this full time?
webcam or. Yeah, I do webcam full time. I just launched 2 white labels, which is the strokefromhome.com and strokeitfromhome.com. They're the same website. I just made 2 variations of it. So I always ask guys if they sign up and they want to come get me naked on webcam to sign up for one or the other, not both, because it looked like I'm fraudulent or something, like trying, same company. But so those are my 2 partner sites, and then I promote that when I can. But yeah, pretty much just webcam, strokefromhome.com.
And do you have? Are you pretty diligent in from this time to this time daily? I webcam. This time to this time, this is what I do.
I'm more of a nighttime girl, but lately my body's been doing some weird shit where I've been sleeping at night and waking up in the morning, so I'll hop on in the afternoon. But 9 times out of 10, I'm on 5 p.m. California time. Like if it's Friday or Saturday or something, I'll hop on late, because guys it's dead. Until late, when they come back drunk and horny, then that's when they're ready to play. So, yesterday I got on early because I had to come here and be here early or whatever. So, yesterday I got on early. Lucky I had a good night. But yeah, I'm a nighttime girl. Lately, like I said, my sleeping pattern's been just all fucked off. So I've been on in the morning. But yeah, 9 times out of 10, I'm an evening girl.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm a nighttime
So
girl.
it's the best time to catch you.
Yeah, around after 5 p.m. California time. Yeah. So I tried posting the schedule, but that never works. I'm never on there at that time. I'm an hour late or 2 hours early, so I just stopped posting the schedule.
So if somebody wanted to purchase some time from you, could they schedule it with you?
On the website?
Yeah.
No, like I said, they can go to strokefromhome.com. It's completely free to sign up. I do believe the website does charge $2 just to make sure you're not a little horny 10-year-old kid or something like that.
Right.
But then they credit that money right back to your account. It's just to make sure you're a grown man and not a little perverted horny boy. So, but yeah, it's free to sign up. Like I tell people, it's free to come talk to me. The only thing that's not body. So if you want titties, ass, you get tip, or if you want to get really nasty, just, pay per minute. And my rates are very affordable. So,
That's cool.
so yeah.
So they can take you. I believe it's considered they could take you private.
Right. Free chat is like what we're doing, just hanging out, kicking it, I'm talking shit, cracking jokes, whatever. And then private, we can do whatever we want. But anybody can join. Exclusive is just a little bit more per minute, and it's just me and that one guy.
Okay.
So every Tom, Dick, and Harry can't join. So if I could have it my way, I would only do exclusive, but I can't. I don't get to change the rules like that, so I got to do both. So yeah.
So I had a question and I just forgot it. So
I have the answer.
It was a very important question.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Gunner's here. Holla. Gunner is from Sweden.
Wait, who's Gunner?
Yeah, he's the gentleman in the glasses. He was on Sweden's Got Talent.
He's been to every BBW everything since Jesus was a child.
Oh, I see.
He's a big
Hello?
BBW
Have you met our
lover.
Sweet Cheeks?
No, I have not. How are you, love?
Sweet Cheeks. Christy Live.
I'm Christy. How are you? Nice to meet you. A little awkward. Nice to meet you, love. You're beautiful.
Thank you, honey.
I'm getting set up here.
Yeah.
Sweet Cheeks, can you schedule for a 3:41?
Okay, yeah.
All right. Well, we're very happy that you're here for BBWCon.
Me too. It's nice
and
meeting
we
you.
hope to see you again.
I've been a fan of your shows.
And the
I
fact-
listen and
The
yeah.
fact that you're local, I mean, we can definitely bring you in. So
Oh,
we
I
can bring you on
love
more.
because I think you've interviewed Julia Sands a lot, and I'll be watching I want to be there. Like, how do I get these connections?
Right.
Because I'm a cam girl, and I've met a few other cam girls, and they're like, oh my God, it's you. They just think because I got sunglasses on, so so yeah. So I've met a couple of cam girls, and they recognize me. So it's weird seeing people in person for the first time. It's so weird because everything's on Instagram or Twitter or you webcam sites, but then to be in person is weird. Like I'm walking.
Well, a lot of the local Las Vegas girls, we know them because we, of course,
Right.
see them more often.
Right.
But I have to tell you, there's some, a couple come to mind, Julia being one of them.
Right.
They're so fabulous in person
Right.
as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just, it's not a act for,
Oh, yeah.
for the art.
Yeah.
That's really how they are.
Right.
So.
Well, yeah, that's what I heard. I never met Julia, but yeah, I've heard she's real awesome.
Especially
She's
even
pretty
with Donald.
amazing.
You saw the personality that
Oh
he,
yeah,
that
I
he
was
was
hanging
there.
out with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He is like
sweetheart.
that at all times.
Yeah.
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 He's fun to be around.
Yeah.
Like, because I never met him before, but I was at the coffee house. I can't remember the name, but the coffee house here out when you first come in. And I was people watching, and I'm like, wait a minute, Donald. I knew it was him because of his hair. And I'm like, underneath all this weave, I have the same curl pattern. So I spotted him from like 20 miles away, and he came out. He's so sweet. So, yeah. So people watching, because I guess I came here real early, and I kind of got my hopes up because I was expecting to see boobs and ass everywhere galore. But I guess the girls were still just waking up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I spotted him from like 20 miles away, and he comes right over, and I feel like I've known him forever. So he's a sweetheart.
No, that's him. That's
Yeah.
him. That's his real personality.
He's a sweetheart.
So, a lot of them, a lot of the girls, I could point out quite a few.
Right.
Give us your contact info again, and then I can also send you the info from our.
My social networking or
Yeah.
Okay, well, everybody can follow me on Twitter at Christy Live XXX, ChristyLiveVEXXX. And then my Instagram is Plumper Christy, PLUMPERCHRISTY.
All
Awesome.
right, beautiful. Thank you.
So, thank you so
Thanks
much for
joining
having
us.
me.